Hello guys, welcome to the channel with myself, Al Pal. Thank you so much for joining me. Here we are in Subsistence. Yeah, we love this game. Now, before we go into it, so I do apologise actually. We haven't played this for a few days. I feel like I've not played it for a long time. But so what? We're getting back into it now. I've got to check the big freeze. We seem to be all right so far. It's looking frigging cold, but nice. We've got our fridge stacked up, freezer. Health is health. Power 727. Actually, that brings me to a few questions, a few people, the understanding of the power and the mass system in Subsistence, just for the benefit of you guys who are new to this game. I know there's quite a lot of you. It really is taking off. So I just want, oh shit, stay indoors, and I just want to tell you about this, right? What I know about it. Okay, now please, if there's anybody who's, on the understanding that I've said any wrong information, please. I stand corrected, and correct me if you feel I need to be. Okay, now what I know about this. Now, when you put the BCU down straight away, it does create, see, we've got power going up, but we are running generators, right? But ignore them, right? I'll get to that in a minute. Now, when you put this BCU down, first of all, you attach it to your wall, it will automatically create mass, okay, and power. Mass is the blue, power's on the green. Just in case, right, just in case. And, as you can see, it's only me in the game. If you play multiplayer, there'll be players here, and you click them and you can add them up to this bit. You have to do that, alright? But ignore multiplayer. Okay, now, when you create other things that use electricity, like your fridges and stuff like that, they're going to obviously drain off of that BCU. Now, it will regenerate more power. For instance, if you buy something from here, like power storage, it tells you what you need to buy that. You've got to have 7 scrap. You've got to have 6 electrical components. You've got to have 7 planks, right? We're going to need 100 mass, 500 power. Okay? Now I'm trying to keep this as simple as I can to make it really understandable for you. Now, we only get a certain amount of power. Now mine, as it says, 2,500 max, 200 mass. When you first start, it's 100 mass and 500. The more of these you buy, these add an extra 500 to that. So we've got quite a few of them now. But as you buy them, it tells you exactly what you need. Now if I wanted to buy another one of them, it will take that from 2,500 up to 3,000. And to do that, I need 500 power. As you can see, we're at 902, 93, 94. It's increasing because we're running a generator. That generator will keep going until such time it either reaches maximum power of 2,500 or the fuel in the generator depletes. Now as you can see, the fuel in this one is sort of, I don't know, about a third, aren't we? I'd say that's a third. And the same with that one. Okay, now to top them up, you use biofuel, which we've got here. Okay, now you can make biofuel. Okay, go in the first aid tab, that's what I call it at the top, and there's biofuel there. If you want to make some, click it. You need 4 of these, the medicinal herbs, medicinal plants. It says herb, I call them plants, but ignore that. Right, you need 4 of them, or make 1 of them, which is done in your crafting menu on the side. All right, so I'll show you. So we click on that. If I needed more, for instance, there we go, 1, 2. That's cost me 8 of them, and I'm going to get 2 of them. All right, just the people that don't understand this, and this is really important. I needed this information when I started and it wasn't around. I had to do it on my own. So I'm going to leave these running, but you see that, and then we can take that and you can just drag it and drop it, and see that just went up a bit. And the same with this one. See, you can see it going down because these really do drink that fuel. They really do. Here comes the next one. You can drag it, or you can hold the shift in and left click, and then it goes. See, the power went up. Now if you want more power faster, you can do that. Now that's going to get twice as much power, right, in your BCU, but it's going to take 3 times as much fuel out, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. What I would recommend doing is creating another one of these. Maybe stick it there, put a little shelf, put it on top, and use all of these. Put more of them down if you want to. You can have as many as you like. You can fill that room with them if you want. But keep them all on single power. You'll be better off running 4 of them on single power than whacking them on double. Okay, now that's how you generate more power. You can, if you've got all the resources, and it's a you know, you want to go for the power of the wind, you can create one of these, a wind turbine. Put it on the roof, put it outside, as long as it's within a certain range of the BCU. And when you go to put that down, it will show you the range. You'll have a big blue circle, okay, that you've got to keep within. If you go outside of that range, that wind turbine, when it generates power, it won't contribute to this. Okay, bear that in mind. That's very, very important. You've got to keep within that blue circle. Now, there's things that have changed within updates. That blue circle used to cover your whole of your base. It doesn't now. It doesn't. But you can extend it. You can get a BCU extender, which is there it is, a range extender in here, and it tells you there what you need for it. Now the circuit boards and all that, you know all about them. I mean, that's another video. But you do the ingot and the circuit boards. You'll do all that from the workbench, which is there. Okay, that's all there. There you go. And they're both in there. Okay. And that will give you, putting that up, will give you extra range. So if your range from the BCU, for instance, mine goes to about here. From that BCU, it'll go to here. There's my range extender. Right there. And that takes it out. Never really looked at that, actually. Okay, there's the voltage on it. That takes it a little bit further outside, and it goes out there. You can't see it. But if I had something of electrical, and in my hand, you would see where the borderline is. Okay, so that's basically how the power works. Now for the mass, it's really hard on the mass. I'm not too sure about it, apart from, yeah, we do need it, like we need the power, and you don't get extenders on the mass that I know about anyway. You top it up. I haven't used any of these yet. I can't see the point of that. Just frigging costly. But with the mass, you can get the recycler. Now, if you got 1,000 nails on you, and you know you're only going to need a couple of hundred of them at any one time to keep, you know, on standby. If you're not building, you can stick some in there, and it will increase your mass, because your mass generated from the BCU will only go there to 100. It won't go further than that. It will stop. If you want it to go over that threshold, you've got to use that, the recycler, or you can use, there it is, the mass fabricator. Both of these, when you use them, will suck electric, just to let you know that. Alright, be aware, it will take electric power to use them. But that's one way to get your mass up, alright? And the same with your power. Your power's got a threshold of 500. It won't go over that. To get over that, you need a generator, you need wind turbines, you need solar panels. And as you know from videos that I've made, I've already made them, and I'll just for the benefit of you people that are new to this game, there you are. Okay, I've got 3 wind turbines up there generating power. There you go. You can upgrade them, which I've already done so, and it tells you the wind is 5.2 mile an hour, and there's the power per second generated plus 0.03. okay, and you can go into each individual one. 5.6 mile an hour wind, 5.6, 0.02. okay, I think one of these I haven't upgraded actually, so you'll see me do it. There we go, this one here, improved efficiency. You can increase that, right, with sinew circuits and all that, which I will be doing at some point. Obviously you get days it ain't windy. They're brilliant in the winter because you get more wind than any other time, so we need to sort that out. But on days when you've got the sun out, obviously you need a backup plan, and this is where these little babies come into it. These are your solar panels. Now ideally you want them to catch as much sunlight as possible to generate enough power. Now bearing in mind it rises in the east, it sets in the west, so I've sort of put it smack in the middle. So it's going to come up there. There's the trajectory of the sun. Rises in the east, it comes right the way along here, and it goes straight off down there. So you put them sort of north or say south facing, and you'll be all right. Okay, and you can update the sensors on these as well to generate more power produced by 25% each time. Okay, don't think I've done any of these. No, I haven't. So I will do that at some point. It's just so freaking expensive, as you can see. Look, and this one here, you need crystals. I mean, that's a long way off, but to get the crystals you need to go diving down into the caves which are in the lake, and they're not in this lake, they're in the other lake which is far over there. Okay, so there we go. That's just a little bit of a, I hope it helped you. I hope, you know, I tried to keep it as simple as I can. You can extend the mass as well, like I did with the power with your storage. You know, we've got the power storage. As I said, it goes up in increments of 500, and mine's gone from 500 up to 2,500 now. And the same with the mass. You only get 100 if you buy one of them. It will go up to 200. All right, we've got ours up here. There's our that's what generates the mass. That's the fabricator. You can turn that on. You can, and that generates at the cost of electric. It will generate some mass. You'll see that go up there, 101, until such time as I turn it off. Or if I click that, it goes orange, telling you that you're you're doubling up, but you're also burning 3 times as much electric as you would normally. There's our mass storage, that little one, which takes us from 100 to 200, and these are our powers. There's another 1,000 storage there, and we've got another 1,000 there, 500 a piece, right? So 4 of them, 2,000. And our power, as you can see, our power storage is currently 2,500. Right, 500 we're given. The extra 2,000 is what I've purchased in storage. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. I really do, because you know, it was really hard when I think back when I'd done this, when I started this game. I just couldn't find that information. You know, how do we generate the power? How do we get the map? What are them things for? What, you know, what's this do? What's this, and what's all that? You know, what are these things? You know, but you know, that's what they do. Mass fabricator, it generates mass at the cost of electric, and the recycler generates mass at the cost of electric, but you can just chuck items in it. Alright, it'll only use the power until such time it's finished recycling the items that are in it, then it will stop. But I just find that is a good bit of machinery, that recycler, which we have got as well, which ours is here. That is brilliant. So if I sort of split that in half and chuck some wood in it, there you go. You see the mass going up? You also see the power drop. And then it stops because it's done what it's had to do. See? But we've got it up from 100 to 122. And I find wood is good to put in there. But I mean, you sort of play around with it, see what you feel. What's best for you. But, okay, here we go. So anyway, I really do hope that's helped you guys. I really do. That's about to shut out. See, because we're out of power. But they never used to do that. See, when you got mass power here, them things are still keep going. But with the previous updates that Cole Games is doing, pretty much awesome, that guy. He's working so hard on this game, and now if that reaches the maximum power before the generator has just run out, one of them has, and the other one won't be far behind it. If that reaches max power before they've depleted their fuel, then they'll cut out automatically to save your fuel. Here we go. That's run out as well now. So these are both off. They are very costly, so use them wisely. Try and go for your turbines on the roof if you can, and your solar panels, rather than using them, because they are costly. Or go out and use some manpower. Chop as much wood as you can. Get loads and loads of it for the mass. Use it in there. That thing there, ripping costly. that and that I try and keep off unless I really need to. And if you use something electrical that's going to drain power, like my fridges, try and do the upgrades on it. I mean, this has now reduced it by 50% for electric for me. By 40%. You see, 20% at a time. So it's now 40% more efficient. So try and do that if you put the freezer in, because it will help you in the end. It really will. And with the solar panels up on the roof, actually, let's take some water with us and some ash, and we can sort the plants out while we're up there. Let's top that up. Let's take the ash out. Let's take a big bundle of that. I don't know how much we're going to need. I didn't look to see what was in it, but let's take 3 of them. We can always bring them back if we don't need them. But when you put things in, always try and upgrade them. See, make them more efficient. Look at these things go now. Look. You know, they're going to take off. See, look, now these are efficient by 50% each. Improved efficiency. Brilliant. So it's worth doing. You've got to do that, guys. You really got to do it, because now, look at this. We've got the big freeze coming, and I'm relying on them. I'm really relying on them. And we've also got our water extractor down there in the corner, the mill. Now, that's a bit of a test. I've deliberately put it in the water because I want to see when this freeze is over, does that still work? Does it stop? You know, it's all sort of a little bit of an experiment to see what's happening. We've got a coat on. We have, and we're still frigging cold. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Nearly done. It's out of everything. Jeez. You can shift click it in as well. I think we needed 4 of them. 3 is not enough. No, it's not enough. We can actually use our own water. Doesn't matter. There we go. Stuff it. Let's put the other one in there. Doesn't matter. It's free. Doesn't cost us nothing. Right. Let's get down. There is central heating now in the game. You can use that if you wish to do so. But oh my god, I looked at it and it's costly. Try and do that carefully. Don't go too fast because you will drink it by mistake. Trust me. Yeah, I've done that enough times. I know you've seen it as well. Yeah. It's not good. It's not very pleasant. It will make you sick. You will become infected. And then you have to end up using using an antidote. So if you get some liver and you've got some kelp kicking around, make sure you make some of them up. Keep them in your storage. You're going to need them. You're going to need 5 kelp, 1 liver, and what is it? There we go. Oh, and 3 medicinal tonics, which are got by them, and them make that. There you go. So you can make some of them. Keep them on standby. You never know. Always worth having. And this is our refinery for all the ores that we collect. Turn that off. Not that it's actually draining any energy, it just stays. But you can leave it on if you want to, and then as soon as you put something in there, it'll automatically kick in and start up and see. But I want to upgrade that. But the upgrades have changed a lot. See, look at this. You need crystals now. That never used to be like that. I remember having 3 of these lasers running along here, and yeah. So I will upgrade that. I will do it. It's just not high on my priority list at the moment. Okay. Now let's go and have a look out here. Oh, let's take that. Let's check this thing's going. We've got 2 in there. Brilliant. There's another one coming soon. See the blue bar that goes along? When it gets up to the top, it will produce another water, because that's what we've got selected here. If I want it to produce one of them, I'll tick that box. I'm not going to do it now because I think it cancels that out and resets it completely, so I'm not going to do that. You can make that efficient if you want to, but that does take crystals at both ends. Yeah, it's costly. It is costly, and we can again. You can override the power at the cost of 3 times the amount of power it's been draining. Power per sec 0.75. See, as opposed to 0.25. So yeah, with that running all the time, and we've got the fridge running all the time, the freezer. Yeah, we need to keep electricity coming into it because it's costing us. We've got 1794 power. We've got 0.4 coming in, 0.37 going out. But you can obviously regulate that with. See, that's going up there, 0.41. So we're just in the clear at the moment. We're at 0.4 in the clear. Okay, here we go. Right. Time we've got not a lot of time left now. Okay, but that's good. We got that done. I'm glad we got that covered. Hopefully that really helps you out, guys. Because I say no one helped me. Because no one knew. We all had to find out for ourselves when the game first come out. But it's good. Right, let's put that in there. We've got 29 waters, plus we've got the 4 berry waters. That's good. Lovely. So friggin' cold. Look at it. Even up here, because we're out of the we haven't got any windows in here. That's something we need to do. Again, it's not on my priority list, but the temperature is colder up here than down there. You can change that if you want to balance it out. You can get another one of these. You can put it next to it, like I'm probably going to do soon, or you can, to balance the heat, you can put it up this end, stick it in the middle, put it where you like. It's entirely you. But see, I'll get frost down there. It is absolutely cold. We're at 10 degrees down that end almost, and up here it's what. It's on freezing. Now, that's why you need, as you can see on the right hand side, we've got the sweater and we've also got the winter jacket. You need both of them. You need the trousers as well, the heavy duty pants, you need the boots, you need the full kit, guys, so make sure you've got that before you go out there. If you want to feel a little bit of extra protection, you can make these little babies up. Little heat pads. They don't last long. You just get a really burst of warmth. I think they take you up about 2 or 3 degrees, something like that. But they do help. They do help. In fact, I might show you. I'll take them with me in a bit. We'll go out and have a little butcher's outside, and we need to get some trees. So, yeah, actually, let's go out there now. We've got everything. Oh my God, look at it out here. Oh, God, it makes you feel cold looking at it. Right, it's -4 just here. Wow. Of course, the higher up you go, the colder it gets. So -5. Right, now let's activate one of these. There we go. It should make a little bit of difference as our resistance. You see on the right hand side we've got a little bit of heat being generated. -6. And when it gets a blizzard like this, it's hard to tell if it's daytime or blooming night time. You can't see what's on the floor. Want to get a bit more cordage, want to get some more boxes. I just can't see. I do apologise guys, it's really frigging dark out here. The benefits are we have got our a little guiding light, a little white dot on the BCU to guide us back home. You can turn that on and off depending how brave you are. Once you know the map you can do that. I mean I can turn it off if I want to. And that has got a range as well. You will go so far on the map and then that dot will disappear until you get back into range. So bear that in mind. We're alright for the moment. This will take us quite a distance over the map. It's pretty good. I just can't see nothing. I don't know if anything's out here. If there's any fugglies that we're going to jump into, there's a maggot tree. That's alright. That's alright, it's a chicken. That's not, I don't know what it is. Level 80, what's that? That's a deer, isn't it? I think. That's a deer. That's Bams. That's Bams. I've got a heat pack still working. Was it -8? Just popped up. This game does get frigging cold. Oh my god. I think if you go right up into the top of the mountains now, I think it goes up to about -12. I had it once before. You can see we're -8 now. It gets very, very punishing. Very punishing in the winter. -9. Oh my god, it's getting colder as I'm chopping the frigging tree. See now, I don't know. Here we go. We're starting to get chilled out now. The heat pack has wore off. You see the screen flashed a bit blue. There we go. So we could just go back in here. You can just use that again, and it just takes that little edge off it for you. You don't get that blue thing. God, I can't see nothing. Absolutely. Just get a few more trees, and I think we'll go back. I mean, the main purpose of this video, I was actually just going to do like a short 15-minute one, just to tell you about the power and the mass and that, you know, just to clear that up, because I know some of you guys have been thinking about it. What is that? I can't see. Is it a wolf? I'm not getting any boxes because I can't see nothing. I've got this beautiful little light. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? But it don't go nowhere. It just gives you like about 6 feet in front. There's a maggot tree down there. I'd like to get it, but I can't get over there. I don't want to get lost. I know the map, but I don't know where I am. When it's like snow blizzards like this, it's easy to get disorientated and lose your bearings. What's that over there? That's alright. That's Bambi, I think. Level 188, yep. There's a maggot tree right over the back in front of us. You always tell. Shit, I think there's a bear there as well. Wish I could find a box or something, but I can't see. A torch would be nice. There we go, there's a maggot tree. You can always tell, look at the shape of these things, look. You always tell these things. Okay. What are we now? -10. Ooh. Right. We want to keep the maggots so we can... we've got 2 now. So we can do our fishing. I mean, it's the fishing that's keeping us alive, but... we're alright. We're okay. I can't see. I absolutely can't see nothing, I'll tell you. Oh my god. There's no point even looking for a box. If I stumble into one, I'll find it. Look at that. There we go. The heat pack just wore off. Right, let's get down. See, even with all the gear on, you need a frigging heat pack, don't you? You can't go further up than this. when it starts flashing blue, I think it's taking off your life a little bit. So, what's that? It's a shadow. Right. You see there's a maggot tree over the back? It's like he's slowed down. That's it. I'll run through the freezing cold water, mate. That'll warm me up a treat. Right, this is our usual maggot tree actually. I think this one. I think we're in the right area. It looks like it. Okay, let's take this. And then let's get back home. But if there's anything you're unsure about, guys, on this power thing or whatever, just feel free to drop a comment in there. If I can help you out, I will. If I can't, I'll see if I can point you in the right direction of a man who can. But there's a lot of people with knowledge on this game, so, you know. Where's it got? 105. What's that, 105? That's a wolf, isn't it? Yeah, that's a wolf. Shit, let's go. I don't want any trouble with him. Oh, he's coming. Great. I don't want any run-ins with a wolf. Not in this. I think that the big freeze is going to happen very, very fast now. This is bad. We've never seen it like this, have we? We had a bit of snow last time, a couple of videos before, a couple of days ago. A couple of game days. Oh, shut the fucking door. Wow. Right, how are we doing? 1797. 35 in, 37 out, so we're going down now. Yeah, that's not good. Not good, but we'll be alright. We'll be okay. We've got a little bit of wood, not a lot. Didn't even have a drink with us. I've totally forgot it. Put it in there. Let's put the ashes in. I'm tempted to create another one of these. Because when it gets, like the big freeze does set in, I'll tell you what, about here, it gets really parky. It really, really, oh, we're getting it already, look, and I'm only in the joint. It's them windows. I've got to shut them windows up. See, these ones are alright. But you can open and close them. We need to get some in there, don't we? We do need to shut them. So let's get back down by the warmth again. You can see the little fire on the right here. Tells you a percentage of heat that you're generating, depending on the distance you are away from that. So if we move closer, that will change from 87. There we go, 94, 96, 100. Just in case anyone didn't understand that either. We're all here to help. We help each other. Some of you guys have helped me with a lot of things as well, and you know, I'm really thankful for that. I don't claim to be a pro in this game. I've played it a lot of times, but I'm not a pro. I'm just a novice as anyone else. But I can only share with you what I know. You know, if I don't know it, I won't tell you. So have we got any more tackle? We have. We've got 2. I don't think you can catch a fish in this weather. Oh, let's put the shotty up there. We've got 3 sticks. That's good. Let's take them and a little bit of cordage, and let's just make some more. Let's make them up. We've got 86 cordage. Oh, it's not a lot. I've normally got more than that by now. Where's the glass windows? There they are. That's what we need. We need 3 glass panels. 1 ingot. Adhesive we're fine. Scrap we're fine. We've got no ingots. 3 glass panels. They're made in here. There's the glass panels. We need 4 of them, so we need 12. 12 glass, which we haven't got. We've only got 6, so we need to come into here. And the sandstone. This, what we've been picking up from the bottom of the ponds and that. You put that in there. Turn it on. And that will make the glass, which is this. The sandstone goes into that, and then we use that in there. Yeah, in that one. I thought I had the wrong one then. That's the storage. Yeah, we use it in there, and that'll help us out. We haven't even been using these things, have we? Oh, we've got some water in there. Okay. I'll totally forget all about them because I've got through so long on just them 2. I'll forget about these ones here. So any minute now, one of them should just jump out. When it gets to 6, we'll have just enough to make 1 more window over there, and then we'll have to get another 12 of them then for the other side. But if we can seal it down, it'll be good. I am tempted though to go for another wood burner. I don't think I'll do it yet. I think I'll hang on. I mean, we've got the right power, 450. We've got 1700 and 75 mass. We've got 122. So We've got plenty for that. But it would absolutely be a waste now. A waste of generated heat. Because we've got the windows shut. Well, them ones shut, but these ones, we haven't even got a frigging window in it. And up here, there's no windows again. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's stopping. See, we've got no window there, we've got no window there. And there as well. I might actually seal this one up. This is a pointless exercise, that is. And we've got the going straight out the roof. So we're going to put the hatches in, which are going to be about here somewhere. You guys did say something about the hatches. Am I or aren't I? Yes, honestly, I promise you I'm going to put them in. It's just that they do cost a little bit of stuff. There's the ladder hatch there. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was worse than that. Okay. 2 metal ingots. What do we need for that? We need 4 of them because we've got 2 hatches going in. Alright, so we're going to need 40 iron and 20 copper. Almost. And we haven't got any more. There we go, there's the glass coming out. There's another 2. We need another 4 of them. Put them in. That's good stuff. Let's top that up. We ain't got a lot of wood at all. That's I like to try and keep it sort of round about 70, 80 above. So to me, at 38, that's sort of panic level. I mean, you just want to keep warm, don't you, at the end of the day? But that's good. But I really hope you guys learnt a little bit from the power and the mass, you know. You sort of beginner guys, because I say we didn't have that help. You know, when us lot started out, it was, you know, I started when the game came out, and it was a case of, right, what's this? How does that work? There was no one there, so we just find our own path, you know. But it wasn't as technical now then as it is now. It's a lot different now. There's a lot more things. We didn't have half of this stuff that's in here. I mean, central heating and lathes and all that diving stuff that wasn't in there. Distillers. Yeah, armchairs, sofas, yeah, all that, it's all new. Ovens. But, you know, if it helps someone out, then good. You know, I'm chuffed with that. Excellent. Right, any more glass? We've got 1 more. Right, I'm going to leave that on. Oh, we've got 2. That's good. So we'll have enough. We need 2 more of that. So I'll leave that on. Hopefully, we'll have enough to get the window in. Where is it? Blooming expensive, isn't it? Oh, 12 bits of glass for. And then we've got to do the ingot. Wow, which is how many ingots? Oh, just 1. Well, that's a big turn up, isn't it? Just 1. Right, that's another 10 iron and 5 copper. Yeah, we just ain't got enough copper. We're gonna have to go out. I think we're right on iron. We do right with that, but we do need more copper. Yeah, we do need more of that. Oh, where is it? I thought I took it out. There we go. Let's put that in. Right, 11. So just 1 more. Just watching. I might hang around for that, just so we can get that done. Mind you, we can't do it. We can't do it because that will give us the glass panels, but we've still got to get the copper for that. So yeah, it's not going to happen. I thought I might be able just if I can get just 1 window in, but I do apologise, guys. I can't do it this one. No, got to get our backsides out and get a little bit more copper, which is on the card to do. So okay, we're going to round it up here. I hope you like the video. I really do appreciate it. All your comments and everything. It's really nice. It means a lot to me. And if you like the video, you want to see more, take the time and hit the like button. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care of yourselves, and ta-ra for now.